I got this email last year, and it really got me going down this path of I've got to do something about this. I have to take some action here to help my industry. I love it so much, but there's only so many 401ks and cash balance plans I can sell personally. I've got to do more, and I want to have a bigger impact than just the 100 plans I was managing. And this email triggered something inside of me that I cannot forget. This came from an advisor. We lost an RFP. It was a big enterprise plan. It was a huge one. And the reason was brand recognition. Now look at the answer, or what my boss was wanting to do. Let's brainstorm a slide in our overview to address this. Let's make one slide in our PowerPoint to see if we can change that so that we don't lose to brand. We don't lose to Morgan Stanley. We don't lose to UBS. We don't lose to Cap Trust. We don't lose to these people because we need one slide. That got me fired up. And I let them know. I did not agree with that. And there's an interesting opportunity for us to make a huge change because we can compete with those names that have been around for 100 years. But it's going to take one thing that's very hard to do, in the beginning at least. And as I've been helping more and more advisors and wholesalers develop the skills to communicate more effectively with video and understand what it means to scale their influence through the use of video, there's one thing that seems to block them. They don't believe it. They make excuse after excuse. They blame compliance at first, and then they blame, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. It's too hard. I don't have time. That's my favorite one. I don't have time. What's so interesting about that excuse is that as you start making video content, what you're doing is you're building up a catalog of the knowledge you have in your brain so that you can have someone else share it for you instead of you doing it one by one by one. How many questions do you get all day long that are repeated? I've done it myself as an advisor. My poor wholesalers, I would call them whatever, and I would bug them in the middle of a meeting. I would nonstop pepper them with questions. And I would try my best not to repeat the questions, but I can't imagine that I was the only one. And I know all of you are doing that too. When you're working with advisors, we have one thing in our mind. We're trying to sell, and that's it. We don't want to worry about all the technical stuff. We just think you should keep it in your mind, and we're going to come ask you. Well, there's got to be a better way for you to distribute that information faster. And the first thing you have to do is believe that you can do it. And the next thing that comes up when I get someone to start down the path of making a video to share with somebody is, well, what are they going to think of me? I look stupid on camera. I'm just not good at talking in front of the camera. I can't feel comfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable for a minute. But guess what? In the beginning, no one's going to care. No one's going to even be looking. You're going to get better every single video. My journey to making video content, why I'm even here talking to you today, why I even got introduced to Pat and a lot of you, was I made the commitment to video content, and I said, I'm going to, every Thursday, no matter what I am doing, I can't go to sleep until I've made a video for LinkedIn. It's going to be Jake's Thursday Thoughts. I'm just going to do it. I don't know. Whatever comes in my mind that week, I'm going to share it.